What's up, YouTube? MLG Dad here. Welcome to Jurassic World Evolution. This is a pretty fun game I got on Black Friday. I wasn't sure if I'd like it or if it lived up to the hype, but it's pretty spectacular. The graphics and the AI between the dinosaurs is top notch. So to get you an idea of how this works, let's start a new campaign.
Hello. May I say welcome? My name is Dr. Ian Malcolm. You may have heard of me. Well, correction, you should have heard of me, especially now that you're here. So before you are the islands that you need to manage, if you can.
Hey, this is Jeff Goldblum.
I need to begin. Isla Matanceros. It's relatively stable. Yeah, you can get your feet wet here, and you should. Diving into the deep end of the
Sweet. They've made it just like Jurassic Park. I was a big fan. I really hoped this game would live up to the expectations.
You want to be ready before you try that.
Nice sweeping view into your new area. Alright. So here we go. We've created the first creation lab. Let's see. Incubated Struthiomimus. An incubated dinosaur. Struthiomimus. Now with the incubation period, you can also do upgrades to all the facilities you have so they can incubate faster, you can incubate with more success. Some dinosaurs are genetically modified for better attraction at your park. So with those, they're harder to breed, so you want to make sure that you have a higher success rate. Otherwise, it's a lot of money wasted if they don't make it. Alright, release the dinosaur. He's just a little guy. At the end of the vid, I'll show you one of my other islands that have been completed.
It begins the most precious moment.
And show you how I set it all up. These guys I usually just make for food for the other dinosaurs.
Genetic mutations and...
Okay, so in the game you have 3 contracts that you have to keep doing. They're like little missions. So you've got science contracts, entertainment, and security. Each of them will, when you complete missions, increase your reputation with that division. Okay, so our first mission: build, connect, and power expedition center.
Can be requested from the division heads inside the control room.
So expedition
Complete
center.
these to increase your reputation and gain additional revenue to keep expanding.
You don't really need it close to anything. Let's stick it on the end here. Okay, now that our expedition center is built, we're going to have to put a power substation nearby. So we're going to stick it over here. We'll run some power lines like this, and you can see no power. Now it has power. Okay, with the expedition center, you can send the helicopter around the world to dig for new dinosaurs, new bones. Since I live in Alberta, I'm going to start with Horseshoe Canyon, which is only an hour away from where I live. Our money keeps dropping, so we're going to turn off some places, because it does cost money to keep everything powered. Our Struthiomimus is hungry, I guess, and has been looking for food. So each of the dinosaurs themselves, you can check their status. So this guy's hungry. Now he's healing. So good thing we put some food in there. If they get too ornery and they're not content, then they'll start bashing into the walls and eating people in your park.
And I've been on the...
How's our fossils doing? Oh, got some new ones in here. So these guys with the mosquito and the amber, those are the most amount of DNA you can get. So Emmentasaurus, we'll extract that. Extract one of those. You find some of these pieces too. No DNA, but you sell them for lots of money, so they're good to find too. But you always need money. Always. So, in our management view, very handy. Okay, so with power, now this island we're on right now doesn't have storms. They come in a bit later. They can really mess up your day. Tornadoes and whatnot ripping through, causing havoc. Food, drink, shopping, entertainment, bathrooms.
That contract was the smart choice.
Oh, we finished the contract too. Okay, so let's go into our guests. We'll build a fast food restaurant. Let's see here. put it like over here. We can stick a restroom. We'll stick a restroom over here. Oh, there's a little space over there. Oh, it's not within the power grid though. We'll stick it right there. Alright. So, food. Everyone's pretty happy. Drinks, they're good. Gifts. They want gifts. So we'll build a gift shop. Let's see here. Throw a gift shop in there. Well, we'll just put it here for now then. That's close enough. We'll get a pathway going. So our Edmontonsaurus, you can see the rating is 18 as it stands. Because it is fairly low for that, it doesn't get very high to begin with, but 18 is pretty low because the genome's only at 70%. But we're going to make one anyway. The cost is lower, so we're going to make one. I was also a fan of the music they picked for this game. It's a lot like the movie. Okay, so that's being built. Our Edmontonsaurus is ready. Let's send him out. Oh, it's a double door dinosaur. Weird looking face, but there he is. Where is he? There he is. He's attacking the fencing grid, so we have to get our ACU center on the mission.
Okay, we have our runner.
Oh.
Time to tag him and bag him.
There he is. He's out.
We're using less than lethal, but remember, that dinosaur doesn't know this is just supposed to be a drill. So
Okay.
watch your back.
While
Tranquilize
I
him.
understand the need to keep our security as sharp as possible, this is not the way I would go about doing it.
Now, he
If you
is
have
also a
problem with how we
herbivore.
keep you safe, Doctor. I'm happy to discuss it at a later time. Right now, we have our hands full.
Now, he's a herbivore, so there's not much danger to the guests. He's not going to eat them. The carnivores is really where you really have a problem. But he will scare them away and lower your island rating, which costs you money. Here comes the collection unit. Pretty sweet, just picks him right up into the air. Whee! Okay, they're gonna drop him off over there. Oh, we're making money now. 41,000 a minute. We're in the black. Fossil Center, we got some new fossils from our expedition team. We got Triceratops, and just some money. See now, unlike before, 77 is not bad. So if we go in here, we can check the status of Edmontonsaurus. It'll tell you before you release him what's going on. So for example, it'll say like how much grassland you need in the enclosure, forests in square meters. Ideal population, you have 25 of them in there. Social group is 15, so you can mix different types of dinosaurs. Diseases are susceptible to and whatnot. Modify their genomes to change their traits. But we're okay with this guy right now. We're just going to make one of him. One thing we can do is plan ahead a little bit though. Because this enclosure is so big, we're probably going to want to split it up at some point. So we can take our fences. Right now we have light steel or a gate. So if we build around this guy, where we release the dinosaurs from, we can take we can build a gate. We'll build a gate here, and we'll build a gate right here, and then we'll just split this baby right down the middle. More or less. Ranger station. Let's get these guys going to refill that feeder. So take that Jeep. And I'll drive it out there for you guys so you can see how it looks. You can also fly the helicopter, but it's a little trickier. Alright, so here's our Jeep. Alright. Oh, where's the dinosaurs? Pardon me, sir. Pardon me, sir. Coming through. Dinosaur business. I have noticed that dinosaurs will not run out when the Jeep comes through, which is kind of nice. Here's our dinosaurs up close. We'll resupply this guy. Now at this point you can also change... Yes, they will attack the Jeep. You can also medicate them if they're sick. It's charging at me. I think it's time for us to go. Gives you a different view of the park. At any point you can just exit the Jeep and it will just return where it's supposed to go if you don't feel like driving it all the way back.
Off the charts. So you're getting a reward from the entertainment division for your work
Come on, little guy.
Isla Mananceros.
Okay. Oh, he's thirsty. He's going for some water. Hey, get out of there, you guys. That's supposed to be for the Certosaurus. Okay, well, they're roaming into the wrong enclosure. I forgot to close the gate. Oh, no, this guy's going to go to... Oh, my God. Alright, fine. So let's make a Certosaurus. But this time, we're just going to release him into the area with the other dinosaurs, with the herbivores. We'll just see what happens. And our Certosaurus is ready. Let's see what happens. Looks like a mini T-Rex. Very scary. All right.
Carnivore, I see. This time, a Ceratosaurus. There are distinctive spines that run down its back.
Oh, I
and
forgot
a
to
bladed horn on its head. Just what you don't want to run into when you're out there alone. Or in a group.
We'll open all the gates. Maybe he'll get hungry, eat one of the other dinosaurs. Oh, he sees something interesting. Hey, what's in here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, lunchtime. Dead. If he's hungry, he'll eat it and it'll disappear. Otherwise, you have to remove the dead dinosaurs with the ACU unit. So, that's my quick overview. Maybe not that quick, but a very good overview, I think, of how this game works. Lots of people in the hotels now. Fast food and gift shops are increasing productivity and making some money. Viewing galleries are good. We've got some missions completed and some contracts. Great. Okay, I'll give you a quick overview of one of my finished islands, just so you see what happens when it's all finished. Isla Sorna. Nice little sweeping overview here. Alright. Okay, so this island does have storms and tornadoes. It starts you off here, so I've built one enclosure. We have some Spinosaurus. They like to eat fish out of the water, so you have to have a good enclosure for them.
I'd take this
Yeah, I
contract.
don't care about that. Okay. I've also built the monorail for improved access for the guests. It goes around the entire island. I've built different enclosures at different points. Who's this guy? Indominus Rex. This is a hybrid dinosaur. I think this one is the T-Rex and the Raptor mix. You can see from the social bar, he doesn't like very many guests. In fact, none. It's just him in there. Hotel, lots of places to see and view and eat and buy gifts. Different enclosures. This one has a whole bunch of trees in it because these guys, if I can find one. Oh, there's one. Brachiosaurus. They like a lot of forest and a lot of space. Further down the island, monorail continues around and a whole nother section. But in here, oh, where is he? He's in there somewhere. In here we have, oh, gyroscope, gyro stations, so little balls people can like roll around and check out your enclosure. See what's in there? We've got some goats running around. There he is. There's our T-Rex. Whoa. There's our T-Rex. Again, social, very low. Does not like friends and family hanging out. Lots of hotels, power station. We've got dual enclosures here. You check this one. Social. It's pretty good. It needs a few people in the enclosure with them to be happy. Population of the enclosure is pretty decent. So social is like similar species that they need in there with them. And then their monorail continues around back to the beginning. Alright, well, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you get a chance to play. It's an amazing game. Hope you like it. Stay tuned for our next video, and I'll catch you next time. Rawr!